Welcome, Gemini, to your Oracle reading. For your medicine card this week, I pulled number 48, Wild Boar. 48 breaks down to 3, which is a number for growth. Now, Wild Boar medicine is confrontation. This isn't confronting others, but confronting aspects of yourself. This week, you will confront your fears or aspects of your shadows. Now, this may come up as a person in your life that reflects your shadow. This person may stir up your fears or really know how to trigger you. The key is not to confront them, but confront the aspects within you that they trigger. This is a great time to sit down with your journal and write out how you're feeling. Try to identify the aspect within yourself that they are triggering. Do you lack self-confidence and something about this person brings that to the surface? It's time to recognize that you're a powerful creative being. Do they trigger anger? Examine why you are angry. Are you frustrated in another area of your life? Can you address the frustration that is causing this anger to be so accessible? I'd like to say when we need to thank those who trigger us because they teach us what we need to work on within to help us cultivate more joy and peace in our own lives. For your mineral companion, I pulled Sarah stone. This is a stone with pink and blue opal in it. And Sarah literally means let it be. So this stone urges acceptance. So this is a week to accept these urges to examine yourself, to confront aspects of yourself. So this is a time of deep, deep acceptance of maybe your flaws, your shortcomings, your limitations. For your advice card, I pulled number 31, the lower world. 31 breaks down to 4, which is the number of reliability. So this has to do with your foundation, with the core of your being. Now this is interesting because last week you had the upper world as your advice card. So you've gone from being connected to spirit and your higher self last week to descending into the lower world. In the lower world is where we confront our inner dragons and find our greatest treasures. So again, we have this confrontational energy that is directed towards an inner experience. The dragon represents our greatest fears. But whereas most people will focus on the struggle with the dragon, few recognize that this is where your greatest treasure lies. The trick with the dragon is acceptance. Accepting, okay, this is how I feel and why. Now it's time to find a solution to that dilemma, which is your greatest treasure. When we are tested, as you are this week, we learn a lot about ourselves, and we can adapt to shore up the weaknesses. The behavior in others may still trigger your fears, but you discover coping mechanisms. Maybe you put on some ASMR to help you release the stress, or take a bath to unwind. Now for your clarifying card, the message continues. I pulled number 54, Eponia's Wild Daughter. 54 breaks down to 9, so we have an ending here. Now, Dorsha, the fairy in this card, represents the shadow. She is a sphinx because we are often unaware of the mysteries that lie within the shadow. They appear to us to be a riddle. We don't know why we are being triggered by other people. However, she points out that our greatest strengths come from our greatest struggles. So overall, what I see here is that your fears will be triggered this week. However, instead of giving into that fear, you will be turning within to do some self-examination. You will accept this struggle, realizing that there is a value in it because you will learn more about yourself. You will learn from the experience in such a way that you will come out the other end stronger. As Joseph Campbell teaches, our greatest treasure lies in the shadow. After we accept and learn from our fear, transmuting it into strength, we learn from it. Well, thank you for joining me. If you want more, please check out your rising and moon sign videos. The trio of videos that apply to you will create an even more unique perspective of the coming week. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe so that you don't miss next week's video. Bye for now.